China's thirst for world dominance is front and center. China's role in global politics and its involvement in the Middle East. Belt and Road Initiative, BRI. China's ambitious infrastructure and development project, also known as the New Silk Road, aimed to connect Asia, Europe, and Africa. This initiative has significant implications for global politics, as it enhances China's global influence and fosters economic dependency, especially in the nations it seeks to influence. South China Sea disputes. China has been involved in territorial disputes with its neighbors in the South China Sea. Taiwan at the top of the list. It has constructed artificial islands and militarized them, causing tension with other claimant nations and the US. China and Iran. Strategic partnership. In 2020, China and Iran reportedly agreed on a comprehensive 25-year strategic partnership, covering a range of activities from oil and mining to promoting industrial activity, transport and agricultural collaborations, and military security. China's role in the Syrian conflict. China has supported the Assad regime, both politically and economically, while it hasn't been as militarily involved as Russia. China has provided the Syrian government with diplomatic cover in the UN Security Council. China and Saudi Arabia. Trade relations between China and Saudi Arabia have deepened, with oil being a significant component. There's also been an increase in arms sales and discussions about using the Chinese yuan in oil transactions. China and Israel. Relations have grown in terms of trade, particularly in technology and innovation. While China maintains a pro-Palestinian stance officially, its economic interests with Israel have resulted in a nuanced diplomatic approach. Since the Israeli and Hamas war, China has squarely sided with Palestinians. China in Yemen. China has maintained a neutral stance on the Yemen conflict but has called for a political solution and offered humanitarian aid. China and Iraq. Post-US invasion, China has become a significant investor in Iraq's oil sector, seeking to secure energy resources. Non-interference policy. Historically, China has maintained a policy of non-interference in the internal affairs of other nations, but we see how that is changing with China's aggression for world dominance. This policy, however, has been tested and evolved, especially in regions critical to China's interests, and now especially in the Middle East. China-US rivalry. China's global activities, especially in the Middle East, are often viewed concerning its strategic rivalry with the US. Both powers seek to secure their interests, leading to a complex web of alliances, trade relations, and occasionally confrontations. It's important to note that while China has been active in the Middle East and other parts of the world, its approach is becoming more and more military. We have seen this in the Taiwan Strait, South China Sea, Japan, Philippines, and now what they are saying in the Middle East. That said, as the global balance of power evolves, China's strategies and actions will likely continue. And know this: when China and its military gets involved, Revelation chapter 9:13-16 and verse 18 will be fulfilled. Yes, this video is a warning that we are in the end times and things are about to change.